In the great timber camps of the North Woods, two lumberjacks, Tomas and his younger, stronger brother Kellen, competed daily to fell the most trees. Tomas, though older, was steady and consistent. Kellen, however, was a whirlwind of brute force and ambition. Every morning before the sun rose, Tomas would sit quietly by the grindstone. Screesh, screesh, went the sound of stone on steel. He would spend a full hour sharpening his axe until the edge gleamed like polished silver. Kellen would scoff from his bunk. "Another hour wasted, Tomas. While you play with that stone, I'll have 3 trees down. A true lumberjack works, he doesn't sharpen." Kellen would grab his axe, which he only briefly ran over a stone once a week, and burst into the forest, swinging with maximum aggression. Kellen's initial progress was breathtaking. By noon, he would have felled many more trees than Tomas, but his pace was unsustainable. His axe, dulling quickly from the rough work, began to rebound off the hard oak, requiring him to exert enormous, painful effort just to dig into the wood. His strokes grew sloppy, his sweat grew cold, and his anger mounted with every wasted swing. By mid-afternoon, Kellen was stumbling, breathing heavily, and nursing blisters. He had to stop frequently to catch his breath. His last few trees were grueling battles of force versus wood. Tomas, meanwhile, worked steadily. His cuts were clean and deep. His axe bit into the wood with every swing. He rested not out of exhaustion, but strategically. Twice throughout the day, Tomas would take 15 minutes to sit down, eat a simple meal, and briefly touch up the edge of his axe. At the end of the day, Kellen, weary and defeated, had slowed to a near halt. He had started far ahead, but Tomas had quietly surpassed him. Kellen looked at Tomas's pile of uniformly felled logs, then at his own messy, smaller stack, and finally at his axe, its edge chipped and dull. "How?" Kellen demanded, collapsing onto a stump. "I am stronger, younger, and I worked 4 hours longer than you. I never stopped." Tomas knelt down, running a gentle, knowing finger along his own razor-sharp blade. "You worked harder, Kellen, but I worked smarter," he said. "You saw the hour I spent sharpening as wasted effort. I saw it as multiplied force. I took time to strengthen my tool, which meant I never had to fight the wood with my body alone." He looked at Kellen. "The greatest lesson is this. When you are too busy cutting to sharpen your axe, you are too busy to succeed. The time you spend on your rest, your learning, and your preparation is the time that gives you mastery."